as I was sitting in this classroom with 6 teachers around, and they're observing Hobbs as he's engaging in play, and they're coming over and asking me questions. Have you noticed that he does this? Have you noticed that he does this? And I remember having this overwhelming feeling of, oh my gosh, my son has autism. And I had never thought about it before. I had no idea. And I left there and our world changed.
Every road that's wrong seems like the road I'm on. Every side just seems unclear.
When Hobbs was initially diagnosed with autism, my first reaction was, I have no idea what to do. I don't know who to call. I don't know who to talk to. I felt helpless. I work with kids. I know how to help kids. I know how to help them navigate social situations. That's my job. And this was a whole different thing.
The demons that hide inside, to them why am I tied?
I was very fortunate that I had a friend who knew a lot about St. Gerard House. And we started connecting with other families who had been through similar journeys. We really just wanted community. I have been so desperate for community, and we all need resources. All of us, this whole wide range of people who are now affected by this. I was calling all these other places and no one else was offering that. We've been able to find that through St. Gerard House. They are helping families in our community find footing in a variety of different ways. We are on the wait list for St. Gerard House. I don't even know where we are on the wait list. Our priority for our family is community and connection, and we're not even enrolled yet, and St. Gerard House has helped us in so many ways, and we're just very thankful.
And I wish I was here.
I am Jennifer Baptiste. This is my husband, Rick Baptiste. And it was in the end of 2019 when our son, Frankie, was born. Once he was mobile on his feet, that's when we had a big regression in language. All of a sudden, the babbling went away. He became mobile and he just got very, very quiet. I kind of held out hope that, his communication would return, but by the age of 2, things just were not progressing overall as I thought they ought to progress, and so it was time for an evaluation.
Had any of you told me this was a part of the story, I wouldn't have believed it, not for a moment.
So Frankie was diagnosed just before his 3rd birthday. I felt prepared for it because in my mind, 1 + 1 had already equaled 2, and I knew he was autistic at that time. We just needed that medical diagnosis so that we could then seek out the local resources that we needed.
At St. Gerard House, we want learning to be lifelong. We want it to be fun and engaging, and that begins with our early intervention program. When I first met with Frankie's parents, I knew that they already had a lot of strong knowledge about early childhood. Frankie's mother, Jennifer, already knew how important it was for Frankie to be able to get those skills at an early age and fill in some of those gaps.
And so I was thrilled, beyond thrilled, when in March of 2023, we got the phone call that Frankie had made it to the top of the waiting list for St. Gerard House. He was ready to be enrolled in the grotto, and we could not have been more excited.
When we received the phone call, my initial reaction was hallelujah. It was divine intervention. It was exactly what we needed to hear when we needed to hear it. And I knew from there, our son would finally get the help he needed.
Through it all, miracle. Turn around and it feels like home. Look around and it feels like home.
Walking into the grotto and being able to see children one-on-one with their technicians, working, active, there's noises happening, everything seemed so accepted. It felt like a big relief. It felt like a homecoming, like this is it. This is where he needs to be.
What early intervention does is breaks down those barriers to learning for that child at an early stage, which just will open up more opportunities, not just for that child, but for the whole family.
So Frankie's day at St. Gerard House is all-encompassing. They're working on all sorts of goals in every area of development. He can get everything he needs in that one place.
Frankie started with St. Gerard House saying 1, maybe 2 words for communication. With those early on parent meetings, we really wanted to focus on increasing his communication.
All of a sudden it took off, and he's saying mama and daddy. It went from saying our names at home to learning every single St. Gerard employee's name.
Without St. Gerard House, I honestly don't think we would have found the spark that is inside of him. Our son had words, but St. Gerard House gave him a voice.
It's not just about the St. Gerard House. They're the community. They are a leader in the community of our area for helping families.
Look around and it feels like